Welcome, dear one. Settle into your softest place, let the weight of the day melt away. Close your eyes. Breathe in and out. Feel the gentle quiet wrap around you like a cool, white cloth. Tonight I will carry you on a whisper, back to the very beginning, when the sky was vast and the earth was only water, to the sacred stories of the Orisha, the gods of the Yoruba people. You are safe, you are held, just listen, and let these ancient voices soothe your spirit. Oba, the first and most devoted wife, loved Ṣàngó with every fiber of her soul. But she was cruelly tricked. A rival told her that if she sacrificed her ear and placed it in his soup, he would love her forever. Desperate to secure his heart, she did so. When Ṣàngó found the ear in his meal, he thought she had poisoned him. In blind rage, he drove her away. Devastated, Oba fled, and became the river Oba, where she waits, still, her tears merging with the stream. A cautionary whisper of love's sacrifice. Then there is Oya, the wind that whips before the thunder. She is the storm itself, the fierce breath of change. Oya was the only one brave enough to snatch the Oshi from Ṣàngó when he raged. She dances in the eye of the tornado, with a sword and a fly whisk. Her presence a gale. She is the gatekeeper of cemeteries, the guardian of transformation. When it is time for a soul to depart, Oya escorts them, cutting the cord with her sacred knife. She is fierce, loyal, and utterly free. And the sweet Oshun, goddess of fresh waters, love, fertility, and diplomacy. She is the honey that sweetens life. She adorns herself with gold and brass, a mirror to reflect her beauty, a fan to cool her grace. But never mistake her gentleness for weakness. When the male Orisha once neglected her counsel during a great mission, she withdrew her waters, and the world became barren. Only when they honored her did life bloom again. She teaches that soft power is still power, and that sweetness can move mountains. Deep in the forest of Oshun Osogbo, there is a sacred grove where Oshun's river whispers. Wooden sculptures stand among the trees, guardians of her sanctuary. Pilgrims come to seek her blessings of children, love, and sweetness. The water reflects the sunlight like scattered gold, and the air hums with the prayers of generations. Let that gentle, flowing sound wash over you now, the sound of kindness, of beauty, of diplomacy that heals. And Ṣàngó himself, after wars, betrayals, and grief, left his mortal life. He hung himself upon an iron tree, but that was not death. It was a portal. In the lightning that followed, he ascended, becoming the Orisha who hurls thunderstones from the sky. His power is ever present in the storm, a reminder that justice, though it may rage, ultimately brings balance. When you see lightning flash, know that Ṣàngó is near. Let the storm settle, and let us flow to the great waters, to the mother of all Orisha. Yemoja, the ocean. Yemoja is the eternal mother, her womb birthed the stars and the Orisha. Her breasts spill out rivers, her womb is the salty, life-giving sea. She protects children, and all who travel on water. Fishermen and traders call upon her name before setting out. She rocks the world in her arms like a baby. Her presence is deep and calm, but when she is wrathful, her waves are immense. She teaches unconditional love, and the vast, nourishing depth of the subconscious. Yemoja often wears 7 skirts, each one a layer of her mystery and power. She is the mother who hears every sob, who holds every lost child in her vast blue embrace. In her depth, all secrets are safe. When life feels overwhelming, imagine yourself floating on gentle ocean waves, held by Yemoja, breathing with the tide, in and out. Pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and let the gentle waves calm your heart. Now, who carries the messages between the realms? Who stands at the crossroads where every choice is made? That is Eshu. Eshu is the divine messenger, the trickster, the guardian of the gateway. Without him, no communication with Olodumare is possible. He is the master of both chaos and order. He tests humanity, not out of malice, but to teach. He wears a file cap of two colors, one side red, the other black, symbolizing duality. He carries a curved staff, the ogo, hung with cowries. His laughter echoes at the crossroads at dawn, and he delights in riddles. Eshu is not evil, he is necessary, the catalyst for wisdom and growth. Let me whisper you a story of Eshu. One day he walked between two friends who farmed neighboring fields. He wore his two-tone cap. One friend saw only the red side, the other only the black. After Eshu passed, they began to argue about the color of the stranger's cap. Their quarrel grew fierce, until Eshu returned, laughing softly. He turned his cap, showing them both sides were correct. He teaches that truth has many faces, and perception is shaped by where we stand. We must be humble in our certainties. Eshu also guards the ritual offerings. Before any Orisha can receive a sacrifice, Eshu must be acknowledged first. A portion of palm oil, of gin, of kola, is set aside for him at the crossroads. He opens the way, he clears the channels. In our own lives, when we stand at a crossroads, uncertain, we can whisper to Eshu. Ask him to open the path of clear perception. He will test, but he will also guide. Now, from the crossroads, we seek wisdom. And we meet Oranmila, the Orisha of divination, the keeper of Ifa.